Unsure how much food to feed your puppy? In this video, I'm going to share with you 5 things that every new puppy parent should know. What's up, everyone? It's Dr. Lisa. Welcome back to my channel where I post videos every single month teaching pet parents like you exactly what they need to know when it comes to their pet's care. So give a little love tap to the subscribe button so that way you can stay up to date on all the latest tips and tricks that I have for you. As always, my videos are short and sweet because I value your time, and let's be honest, we both already know why you're here. So let's get into it. Over the last decade as a veterinarian, I've been privileged enough to help thousands of pet parents, and I'm beyond excited to help you become an amazing new puppy parent. The first thing that you should know about feeding your new puppy is that there is actually a feeding guide on the bag. You can usually find it on the back of the bag or the side of the bag, and it'll tell you roughly how much to feed your puppy, so it's nice that there's absolutely no guessing needed. The other thing I want to make sure you know about the feeding guide is that this amount is actually per day, and it's not per meal, so be mindful of that as well, because you certainly don't want to overfeed your puppy. The second thing that you should know is take the amount that is suggested on the feeding guide and divide that into 3 meals per day if your puppy is under 4 months of age. As you know, puppies are very active, and so they burn through their blood sugar very quickly. So it's best for them to have 3 meals a day. That means a breakfast, lunch, and dinner to ensure that their blood sugar levels are kept stable. Once your puppy is older than 4 months, it's best for them to transition to actually 2 meals a day, a breakfast and a dinner, unless your veterinarian suggests otherwise. It's also important to know that if the feeding guide tells you to feed 1 cup per day, this is actually the size of 1 cup that you should be using, filled all the way to the top. Okay, it's important to know that this is way too big for a cup, so don't mistake these because you'll actually be overfeeding your puppy. You can see the big difference between the two. So again, if it says a cup, that means this, doesn't mean this. If you're finding this information helpful, be sure to hit that like button. The third thing that you should know when it comes to feeding your puppy is that you want to always be mindful of their overall body condition, even as they get older in life. So what this means is that you want to make sure that they are just right. You don't want them too fat, but you also don't want them too skinny. And just like in humans, having too much excess weight on us can actually lead to joint and arthritis problems as well as other medical conditions. The fourth thing that you should know is that scheduled meal times are best. Puppies love consistency and routine. So you'll put the meal down, give your puppy about 10 minutes to eat it, and if he or she doesn't eat it, pick it up and offer it again at the next scheduled mealtime. Free feeding, which is letting the food be down all the time, is not recommended because this actually makes it more difficult for you to know if your puppy is sick and not eating, or if he or she's just not eating because the food is always available. The fifth thing that you should know is that your little one will remain on puppy food until their first birthday. After that, simply transition them to the adult version of their current food. As I mentioned earlier, they should be on 2 meals a day at this point, and they'll remain on that indefinitely unless your family's veterinarian advises otherwise. If you're getting a new puppy or you recently got one, comment below with what breed you got as well as their name. I'll be super excited to celebrate this little one with you. If you're feeling overwhelmed as a new puppy parent with all the things that you have to know, then I highly recommend you check out my new puppy ebook at www.vetlisa.com. Now, this resource is incredibly helpful and one that I've written myself, and it tells you everything that you need to know when it comes to your new puppy to ensure that you guys will be set up for a lifetime of love, happiness, and success. Otherwise, be sure to check out the next video on whether or not it's safe for puppies to have peanut butter. You can find the link in the description below.